Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme. We're back playing some Starters Order 7 today. Continuation of our save, our new save. Thanks to the corruption of the old save. Yes, we are at Villa Manetharan. We have Bella up first with Tyrion, Red Hand and Druss to follow. And that's about it for the starting set of races. There's one more race I could have put someone in. I was tempted with a couple of them. I didn't really think that it would be a good fit for anybody, so I didn't end up doing that. So yeah, there's a lot to kind of play with. I think we got good races. So grade 3. With Bella, over 7 furlongs. I think that's a good fit. It matches the breeding indicator. So we'll see what Bella does. Very close to hitting her potential. Tyrion again looks pretty decent. He's going over a mile on a basic grade 3. Again, I feel that is a pretty good opportunity for him. Then we move on to Red Hand. Again, a bit of a slower horse. 6 furlongs, going over that. It's a grade 1. Now, I'm not expecting to win, but I'm really hoping to have something sort of come out of that. Just a good performance, or, just a real test. Emerald Smile is in this one. Looks to be the best of the bunch. I don't expect to beat that. I expect to be highly competitive against most of the rest of the field. So top 3, and I'm happy. 4th. Maybe 5th at a push, and I'll accept it. But I kind of want to see that one. And then a grade 3 over 7 for Druss. Again, that might fit. Maybe prefers a mile. But there's just not those races out there to really test some of these horses. We also got Copper waiting for a race. Probably a 5 furlong. Shift, again, I think is another 5 furlong. Huntress, again, I think is 5 furlong, going off what they were before. And Amerlin, probably a 6 furlong. And there is a 6 furlong race, but I'm not really sure that it suits. So they might all be 5s, there might be a mixture, but still, there's only really one race that I think is available. It was a group 3 over 6. It's the one I haven't booked in. Oh, there's 2. One's in Dubai. So this Old Hat Stakes was the one I was tempted with. Not really got a good group of horses in it. So maybe when we get closer to it, I'll throw maybe a Huntress or Shift into that and just see what happens. But really, when I'm thinking about it, I'm not 100% sure that would be a good race for them. Yeah, on Red Hands, I'm not sure either. So, let's save and go to race number 1. Almost did skip day there because that's what I've been doing a lot. To get to this point, I've been skipping days and races galore. And Bella's sweating up. Beautiful. So we are going to be the favorite. We are going to be agitated, but maybe not too bad. Okay. I mean, we just got to run it and see at this point. We can't pull out right now. I'd love to be able to pull out of the race rather than have a bad race. But that's not something that you're allowed to do. So we start in the outside trap there. On our inside is Daliaport. Then on to the rail our play. Back outside for Curse Online and Evasive Quality at the rear. We're going to speed things up and see if we have any changes. Coming now on this long left-hand turn. Daliaport alongside us. It looks like our play is going to make a move. And Curse Online's going to attack from deep. We're going to push away now from Daliaport. Curse Online there, fighting to get into position. Can they do anything at this stage? It looks like they might claw into second there, but with half a furlong, it looks like Bella will cruise to victory. Goes on second, down your third hour play, and then back in last place by quite some distance is Evasive Quality. So one at a canter, 6 1/4 lengths, despite being a little wound up. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that a lot. Beautiful. So we're off and running right away. Absolutely fantastic. So that's our third grade 3. We're slowly clawing ourselves back into position from where we were. Check the Friday auction. Nothing there. Yeah, we got money, but we're just going to skip through. We've got a lot of good young horses, and we're going to get a breeding program out of this group of horses, probably. So not really too much reason to go to a bunch of sales. Okay, day before the race, Tyrion. It's a grade 3, a normal grade 3. So, not the quickest of horses that we have, but a pretty decent one. Not really run well so far in grade 3s, but was one of the few, if not the only one, perhaps. No, Druss also won their opening race, but the only one that won a maiden, because Druss actually won a grade 3 in their career opener. So, yeah. Now, what am I doing? What am I doing? Tyrion, he'll finish 4th there. See, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. I wanted to run that race and see how he did. But I don't... Even if I went back to the beginning of that race to watch it, I wouldn't be able to then get back to this point. Unless I try copying over the save files, way too much hassle. So, unfortunately, just going to have to take that. I was going to watch the races and see. Yeah, maybe better suited to 7 furlongs. I don't know. But a top 4 finish, okay. Again, not the best. And let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? I wanted to check. I wanted to look at the field again. This is the grade 1. We skip a grade 4 and grade 3 and come in 4th, and now we enter into a grade 1 that I'm not sure we have a realistic shot at winning. So, oh my. Oh my. Yep. Early in the video, but late in the day, this is what happens. The Sunshine Millions Dash. We've got the inside line. So Emerald Smile is the probable favourite. That's the one closest to us at the rear. That gold silks or yellow silks with a red hat. We've got the inside run. Well, there goes Hunter View, and here comes the rest of the field. And oh my, look at them all go! But look at us go. We're in with a shout here for 3rd place, and I think we just headed out. Celestial Welcome there for 3rd. No chance with the winner. Emerald Smile gets that win. Hunter View up the inside. Made a good run on us at about 2 furlongs from goal. But we managed to get up within 3 lengths of a very good horse in a grade 1. Absolutely fantastic. So didn't have the pace. Ran well considering. Not a grade 1 horse, but still ran very, very well. In fact, did better than Tyrion in a basic race. So, okay. A little bit low on the pace. Yeah. Yeah, not the best. Not the best. Okay. See, Bella's got decent pace, so does Druss. So we'll go around then to the fourth. Again, hoping for something interesting to pop up in the sales. They're falling on the right days. Let's just go in and find our race. Here we are then. So we're not really being backed in this race with only grade 3 winner going into it. Okay, bit of a split there. Danderell's been backed but is sweating badly. Convention isn't favoured at all but is very calm. Shumter's going in with blinkers. Starcraft is the favourite for some reason. I don't know. I mean, we're high weight, we're not high rated, so perhaps that counts against us, but I don't know. I'm not sure I understand why we're so badly rated. Right, wet, muddy track might come into play. Field of 10. Let's see what happens here as we break down into groups on this run to the first corner. Danderell will take up the lead with Riccadonna, Starcraft, Shumter's Lad, then Senshut, Dazzling Quintlet, and us with Miss Myrtle. We're trying to find a way through, but we cannot find a way through. And that's probably going to cost us any shot at this race. Honestly, yeah, we should have won this. We should have won this, but everybody was in our way. We had far too much pace at the end there not to have been well in contention at the line. So bad line taken by the jockey. And Druss will come in just behind the favourite Starcraft, who doesn't seem to be the favourite going to the line. Who was that? Dazzling Quintlet was. Yeah. Really didn't open up the way we wanted to. A little bit of a problem there. We should have probably had a grade 3 then on Druss. Struggle, but we didn't struggle for pace. We really didn't. So yeah, Druss should have probably have won over 7. Oh my, I was going to say we can keep running at 7, but not with that stamina bar we can't. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 mile 2 furlong alert as a 3-year-old. A graded horse running a Triple Crown level, a Triple Crown age. Well, not Triple Crown level, Triple Crown distance. Remains to be seen whether or not grade 1 is within striking distance for Druss. But got some stuff. I've won it with worse horses. I've won it with far better horses, but I've definitely won it with worse horses. So anybody else had a jump in distance? No, just Druss. Okay. Let's yeah, let's try and find races then. 5 furlongs. We've got maidens. Huntress would probably be either 5 or 6. Again, we still got maidens. Okay, I think we're going to book. We're going to book ourselves into these late maidens. Let's go for 6. I might as well do it on the same day. Shift 1 a maiden and probably likes running over 5. So 2 handicaps and a foreign race. 3 handicaps 4 handicaps. Okay. So there's an allowance race, there's the grade 3, and then there's foreign. So let me put you in there. You might be that one. And that's it. Yeah, because we run the other 4, so no. Yeah, okay. So we ran 4. Now we got 4 set up here. Again, I'm not 100% confident in these. But those 2 maidens. And we just got an allowance race. That should be decent. And then we got the tester for Copper, who's run pretty well. So I think I'm happy enough to go with that. Yeah, they are different. Okay. They are different maidens. So we have Huntress. Here we go. So joint top rated. Lowest weight. Northeast Bay though. Okay, yeah, Vision of Dreams is there as well, but a little lazy. I just said, okay. So Maiden, not going to watch it. The Huntress comes through with a decent win. I thought we might. So that's a good win. I like that. And then the next race up is Amerlin. Amerlin's favourite. Again, not much in the way of competition here. We're low weight. We are top rated. We got a rookie jockey for some reason. We don't seem to be using our regular jockey quite often. It seems to be weird jockeys on them. So we should win. And we do win. And we win comfortably. So I'm not too upset with that. So, okay, a pair of maiden wins. That's pretty good. 3 wins from 6 so far. So 3 wins, a second, a third, and a fourth. And then, you know, the fourth is a grade 3. The third was a grade 1. And that second was a grade 3. Which means we've won those pair of maidens. And then Bella won that grade 3. So, yeah, okay. It's not the best start in the world, but it's pretty decent. It is pretty decent. That gives us 2 more to go. Do I look at the 2-year-olds? Or do I just look at the breeding sales? Yeah, there's nothing there. Friday, nothing. Ignore the 2-year-olds. Go around to the Friday, nothing. Go around to the Friday, nothing. Okay, Shift is up next. Shift is running in Saratoga in this allowance race. So, yeah, allowance races, I never quite know how they're going to do. So, pretty competitive field. Lowest weight, which is pretty good. We're not too far off the lead horse in terms of rating. In fact, we're second. Platinum is a big favourite for some reason. Probably a good runner. So's Wagon Master. We got the top rated horse. You know what I'm not really worried about is Cullen Lake, who is agitated. So, yeah. Big win. Nice run by Shift. Big win. So I'm happy that I know we're racking up some of these wins. Wasn't really much for me to watch in that one because it was only an allowance race. It wasn't graded. And I do want to get a little bit of a move on in this save. And then Copper. So grade 3, it's 6 furlongs. I'm not sure if that's a great fit or not, but I think it possibly should be. Yeah, okay. Let's see. So we're not backed heavily, but we are moving up. Tipsters say Cavalotti and Kublahara. Okay, so the double Ks, I can see why. Though you're agitated. And then, okay, so that's the value bet and short up priced. Interesting. Wouldn't say there was a value at all. Let's go then. We got a C up against 2Ks. Decent size field here for the Baldwin Stakes. Grade 3. And they're off. We're up there near the rail. Cavalotti there in the stripes, or the hoops I should say, at the front. And looks like Kublahara with that V, that blue hat with the blue V on purples. That is them coming up the outside now. So 1.5 furlongs. We're going to take over from Cavalotti on the outside. Oh, we're not. We're going to fall back. Copper doesn't quite have it, but it's us two chasing down, looks like. Talking Italians coming in as well. We're probably going to get taken for third there by Talking Italian. We had a punch, and it wasn't enough. We couldn't follow up. Ooh, that's tight. That's a short head for us there in second place. Kublahara by less than a length and a short head back to Talking Italian. Not a bad run, but Copper just lacking that fight over that last sort of furlong. We did manage to make up some ground. I think that was more Cavalotti sort of falling back than anything else. We couldn't quite be up there with Kublahara, but that was decent. That was decent. So, okay. Everybody's run once. We have a 50% win rate. It's 4 wins out of 8. We also have 2 second places with Copper and Druss, who already have grade 3s. And then we've got Red Hand picking up a 3rd place and Tyrion picking up a 4th. So, what do I do with those two? Oh, I don't really want to mess too much with people, but that's not bad. Honestly, that isn't too bad. So, of our career, we've pulled in 300,000 due to race prize money. We have got 157,000 nearly of that this year. Not bad. Ratings look decent on most of our horses. Yeah. Okay, let's try and find... Let me try and find something for a Red Hand. What do we go over 5? Absolutely nothing. Nothing in this country, okay. Yeah, I'm not running more than that. 5 or 6. Again, I don't think there's going to be anything. Yeah, might open up a little bit. Yeah, might open up a little bit soon, but really not by much. So Bella could run again. Is that grade 3, for example? There's a grade 2 back here. And I like that fit. I do like that fit. Okay. So Bella over 7 on a grade 2 feature, a double step up. So you're 6 furlongs, you're 6 furlongs, or 5 furlongs. Yeah, so Tyrion maybe needs the right race over 7. I don't know if that's here either. Okay, let's push Tyrion. And let's give Druss a shot. What are we going to do with Druss? What are we going to do? There's not going to be any good races for us. Unless we're just really willing to push. Now, there's a grade 2. There is a grade 2. Now, that would be a sensible choice. Yeah, because nobody else has got any distance. We're all about a mile at most. Okay. Now, my quandary here is, if we do feel that Druss is our best shot at a Triple Crown racer, Kentucky Derby entrant, maybe even having a shot at taking the Preakness, if we think that is even a distinct possibility or a remote possibility, then I think we got to run in the Florida Derby. Because if we do okay there, then I got these two to follow up with. If we don't, we just want to try and slowly improve the horse, we've got this grade 2. But we'll automatically skip Florida and Arcadia and the Wood Memorial because, well, we'll skip over that one and these two will be too close to race. I mean, that's going to be really tough. That's a tough field. It's not so bad. That's a tough field as well. But I think we win that one. But it really doesn't open anything up. Okay. Okay. Maybe a foolish choice, but April Fools will be the game day decision on Druss. Do we downgrade into that grade 2? Or do we roll on a grade 1 and hope? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm torn on that one. What do we got at 2-year-old? Nothing I'm thrilled with. There's a 23rd, so want to keep an eye on the breeding, if nothing else. Just see if anything comes up with those. Okay, so Tyrion didn't run well so far, is in this grade 2. So it's going to be a big step up for Tyrion. Yeah, really not favored. In fact, lengthening out there. Okay. So lowest rated by far. I don't think we'll be the worst in this field. I just really don't feel we're the best. I'd be happy with top 3. I'd be really happy with a top 3 finish here. See what Tyrion can do at grade 2. Does he look out of place in this company? So let's speed things along. Again, field of 9. Coalesce into groups. Tyrion's going to fall just to the rear of this chasing pack with political society and recession proof on the rear. Looks like we're going to go really wide round this turn. and then inside, and then get clogged up, and then get blocked off, and then get blocked off. But oh my god, we actually found a way through. Absolutely crazy. Whitley Bay on our inside, just coming through now. Recession Proof gonna drive out for the win. But we got my top three, and you know what? We ran the bend absurdly wide. Like, that was terrible. And then we were short of room, I'd say at about 3 furlongs, 2.5 furlongs out. And then again, down to around 1.5 to 1 furlongs, we kind of hit somebody and got pigeonholed. Luckily, we just have enough room to break out before it slowed us too much. But yeah, overall, I think coming off that bend, we were really not in a good position. We ran a wide bend. We kind of had to change our position a lot coming off that bend. And then that drive for the line, we were kind of hampered there as well. We would have had a decent shot at that. Yeah, okay. Do I push Tyrion to grade 1? I'm not convinced. I mean, if it's palindrome form, the next one's a win. So we'll have to see about that. But yeah, no, I'm not sure. I like the horse. I think it's running well. I don't think it's a great horse, but it's up there with everything else we have right now. It'll be one of the better ones we actually have. It's the first one to break 100 rating, although Shift comes really, really close. Yeah, okay. I'm not mad. with that. 1 win out of 6 for Bekiria. I don't like how so quickly goes from a first to a last, or pretty much last. That's a terrible Group 1 win. I'm not even going to look and see what that is. I'm not going to tempt myself because that was such an abysmal field of horses to run in. It's a garbage Group 1 win. Game day decision. Will Dross be a legend? Or will Dross turn to Dross? We're not as far down the betting as I thought we would be. I figured we'd be down, 40 to 1 kind of territory. 9 to 1, I mean, that's pretty decent, same as Fearless Poet. Yeah, I'm really tempted by this one. I'm really, really tempted by this one. So, let's see. In terms of form, Leclerc Lass is the number 1. So, 3 points away from being the top rated. It will be one of the low weighted, and it's a Group 1 winner with 100% strike rate so far this year. It's laid back, it's got a good breeding indicator. Like, this seems to me like a Triple Crown horse. So we'll kind of get a good taste of whether or not we can run against that quality. but it won't actually be in the Derby. So Dazzling Quintlet was back. Okay. Pelagroso looks okay. And then we got Fearless Poet in that one. So Fearless Poet will run, but Leclerc Last won't. Okay, okay. I still think that's a good horse to test against, and then Fearless Poet is excitable. But if it doesn't get too worked up, then we'll know kind of how close to being a realistic runner in the Derby would, you know, how close is Druss to that? I think I gotta do this. I think I gotta pull the trigger. Nearly skip the day. Do not skip the day. Okay, here we go. 33-1. So Fearless Poet didn't actually get worked up. A couple of us did. Leclerc Last is a little bit lazy. And yeah, there'll be overwhelming favorites. So everything points to us getting decimated in this one. But this is kind of my marker. Oh my god, it's raining. That might just change everything up. I was going to say, this is my marker for the Derby. So, from Florida to Kentucky, we'll see. Okay, that's a terrible start, but luckily that doesn't normally mean much. Some of the best starts I've seen in game have translated really poorly when it comes to the text feedback and vice versa. So, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Bit nervous, but we'll see. Not in the worst position. So, Leclerc Last out in front from the get-go. Masterminded and Perfect Chi. They're going to make an early move. And then we're going to come outside. Are we catching? We are catching. We actually do have a decent shot there. Leclerc Last is going to get caught and surpassed. Looks like Masterminded has a shot there towards the end. Perfect Chi is going to be caught. Easter lad, don't you dare. Thank you very much. Druss, the legend, wins in Florida. Grade 1. Grade 1, mile 1. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, I can feel Triple Crown, guys. I can feel Triple Crown. We're in it. That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. So we did dwell. Yeah, we dwelled as well. That start is reported in the text, which means it definitely did happen. I'm never sure if it shows up in one, not the other, kind of which one's more accurate, or if it doesn't always tell you what happened, it just picks bits. It wasn't a dominating win, but this is a feeder race for the Kentucky Derby. And we just won it by half a length, despite a horrific start. Yeah. Okay, slow dirt, rain. You know, we prefer a good track, so it definitely wasn't anything to help us out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Kentucky Derby and Preakness, I think, is on the cards for Druss. It's definitely on the cards, guys. I think that's, it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. And Poet comes in 4th place. We might have extra distance there. Yeah, we might run better over a mile 2. That's kind of where our stamina bar's pointing. Okay, okay. Only won one Kentucky Derby. so far on starters order 7. But it looks like we got a horse that might have a shot here to make it 2. Oh, exciting times. Let's see what crops up in this auction. Again, probably nothing. 4 wins in 11. What did you win? Grade 2 handicap, grade 2 maiden. So you needed the distance to win your maiden. Then you stepped up. And then you went up in grade and kind of struggled since. So you're probably a mile 3, grade 2. Which matches grade 3. You know, you haven't really run any. But you could probably win there. You have won a couple of grade 2s. And your breeding says a mile 3. And that's kind of where we've seen you run well. Young enough. If it is anything, it can go into the breeding barn. We got 1.5 million to risk that really low. Yeah. That is a shame. Yeah. It sucks. I didn't think it would be a great horse, but I kind of thought it might be a little bit better than that. I've got to resell those horses. I can't keep dumping that money off. Okay. Yeah, Bella, grade 2. I think this is okay. I think. Couple of horses we recognize. Kublahara. No. It's not bad. The old hat that we didn't run. Kubla and Kava were in that. Yeah, I think we can probably compete. Again, I'm not sure if we win. I'm really not sure how good these horses are, which is why I keep pushing them, because now and again, you get someone like Druss who wins that grade 1 and looks like maybe they've got the distance to compete at a Triple Crown level. So, you never know. That's why I am so harsh with the way I book my horses. Sometimes I know a few people have had an issue with that. So, this isn't a big push. This is grade 3 to grade 2. It's a logical step for me. But a lot of people seem to think that either you need to go in... Well, there's different ways of thinking about it. Some people think you need to go in grade 1 and build schedules that way. So you always race grade 1s. And only the horses that survive go forward. Some, like me, like to start with maidens, and then maybe an allowance race into grade 3s. I tend to skip the allowance races, but grade 3s, grade 2s, grade 1s, and always trying to keep an eye on the distance. So it really depends what you want to do, but I do like to push my horses, and sometimes it hurts the horses a little bit, but when it works, you've got a good horse. And ultimately, those are the ones to take seriously. So Franny's been leading us out. We've got Miss Myrtle on the inside there, Rosa Stradbali, Kublahara, and then Talking Italian coming up the inside. Shulub is still at the rear. Inside 2 furlongs. Looks like Franny's going to make a move. We're going to come up a little bit here. Kublahara's going to come with us and probably has a bit more speed than us, but we're going to hold on and push out. Bella will take this one from Kublahara, and Talking Italian, they will finish in 2nd and 3rd. Good run by Bella. Yes. 3.5 over Kublahara. That's what we like to see. So Bella's got a grade 2, Copper's got a grade 3, Druss has got that grade 1 and will be running in the Derby. And then let me think, what would it be? 21st? No. It's not 2 weeks after, is it? No. Where's the Preakness? Where's the Preakness? Oh, is it because I haven't selected the right horses? So 7. Oh, 7th of May, not April. So that hasn't come round yet. I think it's the 21st, isn't it? Diary. So May. Is it really? Or is it a mile 2? Okay. What am I missing? Like, honestly, what am I missing? 7th of May. Kentucky Derby. Like, why wasn't that? Listed? Like, we're grade 3? First May? No, it is. Okay, that's interesting, but okay. Maybe I just missed something there, but that looked totally different to me. Okay. Red Hand and Copper didn't win their races. Red Hand and Copper. So, grade 3/6 still would be my choice. I don't really want to push to 7. There's a 4-run, some sellings, and a handicap anyway. Okay. And then Red Hand's in exactly the same boat. Yeah. We got the wins. I need to find graded races, but again, 5 and 6, 5 and 6, 5 and 6. Red Hand, Copper, both 5 and 6. Bella's just run. Tyrion can't win. Druss is in the big races. So, is it just going to be worth skipping? Let me book that. So just skip to the day before a sale I want to go to. And then we immediately go and remove from that race. But at least now we're up at this auction. Yeah, it was nothing. Okay, skip to the day before. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Tired. You're killing me. Of all the times to have a random injury, you're killing me. You're taking away my Kentucky Derby. They're killing me. Absolutely killing me. Oh. Mile 666, mile 66. Yeah, nobody else has got the distance. Nobody else has won grade 1. Nobody else could sub in and actually make a running for this. I am absolutely furious. Absolutely furious. Yeah, I don't think I can run. I really don't think I can run. Horse is tired. Like, why is the horse tired? It hasn't run in a month. I just don't understand this. Oh, that's not fair. It's not fair. One of only 3 grade 1s in this. And we've beaten Fearless Poet. The rest of the field doesn't look amazing. We've beaten Dazzling Quintet. We've beaten Northern Lad. Beaten a couple of these at 2-year-olds, but we've beaten some at 3-year-old as well. My only question mark is in this field is Pelagroso. It's the only one I'm not sure if we can beat. Because we just haven't come up against it. So, and it hasn't really come up against a lot of horses that we've beaten or lost really against. So it's the top rated, it's the grade 1 winner, it'll be the favorite, it'll be the one horse in this field that I would not be confident of beating. The rest of the field Druss takes. But there's just that injury. There's just that injury. Oh, that hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Pelagroso wasn't even anything in it. As Fearless Poet, we would have had a really good shot at winning that. Oh, the game took it away from me. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes. But Fearless Poet, unless it runs really well over that extra furlong, I think we've got a shot at the Kentucky Derby there. I took the risk, I moved to grade 1, I pushed, I tried, we got it, everything lined up, we simulate the few days forward. Just a magical injury takes us out the running. And I cannot tell you how bad that feels. I cannot describe that. That's the way it be sometimes. That's the way it be. And that's the way it stays. Until next time. From Villa Manrethan with Druss and Co. I've been Chris Orme playing Starters Order 7. Thanks very much for showing up, guys. I appreciate it. As always, your comments, your feedback, all in. Thanks very much. We will be back. We will be back. We've got a huge case of what might have been. But I've got a feeling that Druss might have had that. He might have had a great shot of that, and he would have had a very good shot at the Preakness, which, depending on whether this injury clears up, we might still run the Preakness to see. But there's a chance 2 weeks, in between those races, 2 weeks injury, it's going to be very close to whether or not we're in good enough shape to actually run it or not. But yeah, comment down below. Do you think Druss would have won the Derby? Do you think we would have had a shot at the Preakness? And could we have had a chance at the entire Triple Crown? Let me know what you think. I think so, but hey, we're never really going to know now. That's just the way it be. Thanks very much, guys. Until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. And we'll see what Druss and Co are like when we come back for more Starters Order 7.